Coming right up, the Thunder. Welcome, sports fans. for joining us. It's the NBA. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Wembanyama. Stephen Curry is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green, and it's Butler in the small forward position. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Rebounded by Green. Here's Golden State. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Dort. Curry from deep three-point land. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Put it back. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, and perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Shot by James, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Curry. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Now, the greatest shooter in the history of the game, Curry, so good from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Butler. To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he cranks it in. Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
James against Butler. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Finds Curry. Back to Butler. The free ball. Davis with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hey, yo, right here. Hey, come around.
Can they get it? Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Don't get hit.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it easy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
And
Timeout,
thank you
timeout.
for that.
For Oklahoma City.
And Mark Dagnall has
Started.
called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
For your Thunder Girls dance team.
A chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Number 5, LeBron James.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Yo, who got LeBron?
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, defensively, you're allowed to get this close. You're playing with fire, and you just have to miss that one.
Curry against Dort. And the bucket is good.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Luke Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the lead. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Dort against Curry. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul. Called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
It can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick. A functional player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
On the floor for the Warriors, Wembanyama out there with Green. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
Shooting 2.
You got it out.
And he drops the first. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
He's off on the second. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait.
Yes, he was. Chet was actually guarding the block during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Curry, a screen on Dort. Back to Curry. Unloads for 13, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, change the move. Keep on dancing. Leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Oklahoma City, second.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Warriors on D. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Charity strike shot. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
This guy is absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Dort against Curry. Outside Butler. Wembanyama screen. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Well, the pick-and-roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Over Butler. James can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. Here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside for Green. Chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Gilgeous-Alexander hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. Right side Green. And here's Curry for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Second chance shot. Here's Davis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
That free throw, no good. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
He hits the second from the line.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Outside Wembanyama. 4-3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Thunder trail by 9.
Timeout.
Called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
On defense, the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points. Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The three. Curry, no good. Davis with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Come get it, Curry. Now Dort, coming in on 12 points in his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James Alexander.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
With the foul. Defensive foul. Stephen Curry. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the more you watch Shea Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Antetokounmpo, right. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. The three, James.
Just knocked down the buzzer beater. Monster buzzer beater helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for the Warriors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Warriors lead by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Anthony Davis is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's James in at the 3. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. All sorts of time. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game is 9. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
The Warriors lead by 4. 90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout, timeout.
Ball the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
On the board is your height squad. 3 teachers for the road section. It's one noise.
Best free throw shooting teams. The Thunder 4th.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
Back up, back up.
It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
A shoot-first guard also is selfless. Curry continues to add to his resume.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Butler against James. Fires for 3. Curry's shot is off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row.
Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Butler. And there's James from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside the finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Golden State.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Davis slams it home.
The great three between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, pass to Butler. Now here's Curry. Dort defending. That won't go either for Curry. Thunder trail by 4 to the inside. Davis with the athleticism.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Dort against Curry. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. And the Warriors with possession here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Antetokounmpo pass to Curry. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren. Back to Wembanyama. Curry against Dort. From the 4. Curry's shot is off. Up top, Davis. No good. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Draymond Green. Butler out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right
Antetokounmpo against Davis. Down low. Oh, deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And he left it. Butler with a steal.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Pass to James. Still good with the triple. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. Dort against Curry. Blocked again!
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
Now here's Holmgren. For 3. LeBron fires and hits a 3. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been on point all game.
Timeout.
Hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Start it.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here. 2-point game. Curry passes to Wembanyama. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State is going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Over to the left wing. And they double up Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Curry. Dort defending. Just 5 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I think perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Now Davis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over on the Antetokounmpo. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
That one goes. Count it.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. And there's James. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, should any of us be surprised if we meet a bucket? LeBron says, "Give me the ball." And delivers once again.
Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Holmgren. James passes to Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, left side. A quick shot there. It's off target.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and a faster release.
And he did it without fouling. That's really hard. Changing shots without making contact.
There's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Davis. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And the Warriors with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. The drive by Antetokounmpo. He's off on the layup.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions.
Not at this point in the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. It's Dort.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And so he hits both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
against Dort. Here's the teardrop. Count it!
It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, you attack when things happen.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Alexander, and it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not on the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Anthony Davis, his fifth personal foul. 14 fouls. That belongs to the Warriors. Giannis Antetokounmpo, taking 2 shots.
Second and 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side Davis. Over Wembanyama. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done. 4
great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.